Hooray for Hollywood! Hello there, I'm Stan the Movie Man, and this is your WIMZ.com movie review. This week your votes at WIMZ.com were a tie between Vampires Suck and Piranha 3D. And because of scheduling, a lack of time, and I just got back from vacation, I chose to see Piranha 3D. The story is about a group of prehistoric piranha that were supposed to have gone extinct 2 million years ago, but they've been living in a subterranean lake. Yeah, right. An earthquake opens up a fissure between that lake and a modern lake, and the piranha begin pouring in. Just as spring break arrives, the lake being a popular destination for college kids to do a lot of drinking and show off their boobies, most of them fake, by the way, and have a big time splashing around in the water, which of course attracts piranha, as they are hungry after being locked up in a subterranean cave for 2 million years or so. The film stars Elizabeth Shue, Jerry O'Connell, Ving Rhames, with special appearances by Christopher Lloyd from the Back to the Future franchise, and also from the original Jaws, Richard Dreyfuss. The film is terrible. It is, but it knows it's terrible, and it revels in its terribleness. It has a very cheap and exploitative quality to it, which is exactly what it's going for. It is a kind of throwback film to the kind of stuff you saw in the late 70s and 80s, where a lot of women show off their boobs and usually end up getting killed. Now, instead of a maniacal serial killer, in this film, it's piranha. They end up dead either way. You see a lot of people who are cut in half and arms missing and fake breasts missing, and it's quite a messy film in that regard. But it has its charm in a way, because it knows it is so bad. It doesn't really try to elevate the material, and it has a good time with its badness. Now, it's not, even at that, it isn't all that enjoyable. It seemed to drag in places, and quite frankly gets a little dull after a while. You can only watch people flailing around in a bloody froth in a lake for so long before, alright, let's move on to something else. And the ending is completely preposterous. But, for what it is, it's not that, well, it is that bad, but in its badness, it's kind of good, if you know what I mean. So, if you're into this kind of film, and if you don't mind a lot of foul language and nudity, then by all means check it out, preferably with a group of your buddies. Go to the theater together, sit together, laugh at the screen and at each other for laughing at the screen. It's a shame that I don't think there is a 2D option for this film, because the 3D is really unnecessary. It is not used to its fullest potential, and I believe this is also one of those conversions from 2D to 3D. But anyway, it's an okay film, not a bad way to kill some time, but it could have been better. I'm giving it 3 guitars. Go to WIMZ.com to read my complete review, as well as to vote on the movie I see next time. And if you have any questions, feel free to send them to me. Send them to StanTheMovieMan@att.net. You can also follow me on Twitter @MovieManStan. Till next time, see ya.